Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Laura Train Mama. Today we are having a look at the fourth and final story contained within the Vintage Small Railway Engines book. It's from the Railway series, number 22. The story we will be covering today is called Useful Railway. Dear friends, some lead mines up in the hills have long been closed, but their waste heaps still spoil a lovely valley. The Fat Controller has now found that the waste is good weed-killing railway ballast. He talked to the owner and the Thin Controller of the Skarloey Railway and other important people. They went shares and built a small railway to fetch it away. The small engines are managed by a controller. They call him the Small Controller, but that is only in fun. He is bigger than either of the others. The author. Useful Railway. Mike had trouble with some sheep. He grumbled about them dreadfully. They're silly, said Rex, but they're useful. What? Farmers, went on Rex, sell their wool. What's that? People make clothes from wool, you know, things they wear instead of paint. Quite right, Rex. The engines were startled. The Small Controller stood in the doorway. The farmers, he went on, want us to take their wool to market. If we do it well, they'll know we're really useful, so you must all do your best. But I don't understand, sir, Bert protested. We can't drive sheep down the line. They wouldn't go straight. Silly, said Rex. We don't drive sheep. We take their wool in bales on trucks. It'll be easy. The Small Controller laughed. Very well, Rex, he said. You seem to know all about it, so you shall take the first train. They started loading at the lane. Then Rex came gently down the line, stopping at all the farms and level crossings on the way. Nearly finished, said his driver at last. Only one more load, and we're away. But he'd reckoned without Willie. Willie was late. He'd been dawdling. Rex's whistle roused him, and he set off at top speed. Your load's slipping, someone shouted. Oh dear, thought Willie. I can't stop now. I hope it'll hold. It did, but not quite long enough. Willie dashed into the yard and swept round to bring his trailer alongside the line. The trailer tilted. The strain loosened the ropes, and the topmost wool bales slid sideways to the track. Crumbs, burst out Willie. That's torn it. I must warn Rex. He jumped down and ran along the line. Rex's trucks were running nicely. I said it was easy. I said it was easy, he chunted happily to himself. Then everything happened at once. Willie waved and shouted, and behind Willie, through the bridge, Rex glimpsed the bales lying on the track. Stop, 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 he whistled. On, urged the stupid trucks. But Rex's brakes checked them. Ooh, he groaned and shut his eyes. His front hit something soft. He tilted sideways and found himself off the line, leaning against the cutting side, while his driver felt him all over to find if he was hurt. When the Small Controller came, Willie said he was very sorry and, with his master's permission, he stayed and worked very hard clearing the mess. They put the trucks to rights and Bert lost no time in taking them away. But Rex had to stay where he was. He didn't like that a bit. Trains kept passing and passengers would point at him and say, Ooh, look, there's been an accident. Mike and Bert would laugh and remark how easy it was to pull wool trains. Poor Rex. They lifted Rex to the rails at last and Bert and Mike helped him home. That accident serves me right for being swanky. No, said Bert, it wasn't your fault at all. Sorry, we laughed. This came from Mike. The Small Controller was waiting. I'm proud of you all, he said. Thanks to Rex, the accident did little harm. Bert and Mike worked like heroes and our customers all admire the way we managed. They thought we were a toy railway, but now they say we're really useful. They've promised us plenty more work when the wool traffic is done. That brings us to the end of the fourth and final story contained within the Small Railway Engines book. I really hope that you have enjoyed listening along with me, and I have to say, out of all of the vintage books, I think this one is my favourite. Well, so far anyway. Which ones did you enjoy? Let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, please check to like, thumbs up, and check you're subscribed to the channel. Have a great day.